All right, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown on exactly what your schedule should look like as a telesales producer. And obviously, if you're working full time, this is what this should look like. If you're working part time, then do this as best as possible. But this is my schedule, the way that I'm able to do 50,000 a month consistently on a month to month basis. So first thing you do, right? You make sure that you're on the phone by 8 a.m. non-negotiable. This allows you to just be ready, dialed in, focused. Whatever you do beforehand, whether you wake up at 7:59 and start dialing at 8, whether you wake up at 4, right? It's like me, that I wake up, go to the gym, get my morning stuff done. Whatever it is, you need to be ready to be primed and ready to go for dial time, right? Doesn't matter what your morning routine is. Try to eliminate as much friction as possible before this. I just go to the gym because that's some of my goals, and I really enjoy it, right? So it gets me ready for the day, gets me excited, motivated, ready to go. So first thing, right, 8 a.m., dialing, on the phone, ready to go. Opening up Kixi, if you haven't already. And then the first thing I do, right, when I get on the phone at 8 a.m., I actually go through here and see, okay, exactly what conversations we're going through when I wasn't at the office and here. So I'm just going through all these, just making sure, and I dial all these at first, right? So I'm calling the text messages first. Then what I'm doing is I'm going to the opportunities tab, and I'm going and what I do is I actually just start dialing from here. Boom, 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 boom. Called the brand new leads. Then what I do is I move everything over to called 3, scrape a power list. So I actually take all these leads and put them into a power list and start dialing them consistently. But what I do right away is I just start calling all the new leads, as many, like triple dial, boom, 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 and then I put it into a power list. So I'm doing this every single day, all day until 12:30, 1 o'clock ish, right? And these will be a little bit lenient, but this is kind of the framework. So take this as best as possible, right? So then I'm doing admin work, following up on policies, calling carriers. In this time, I'm also eating lunch. So I'm able to kill two birds with one stone. So I'm able to do admin work. I'm taking some time to decompress whatever I do, and then I'm just calling carriers, just doing some admin work that I need to do. Whether that's 30 minutes or an hour, shouldn't take longer than that. If it does, you should probably hire an assistant. But then after that, I'm dialing again. Boom, just calling new leads as they come in, and then being on the power list the rest of the time. Last thing I do, right, before I end the day is I go into my tracker, right? And so once I'm at the end of the day, what I do is track numbers and update the telesales KPI tracker. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into daily metrics, and I'm going to put 3-7. I did 350 dials. I got 20 pickups. I did 6 presentations, and I closed 2 deals, and I did 3,300 AP. And boom, you do that on a day-to-day basis, right? Every single day, that's the very last thing you do. And then what I'm doing next is I'm going into Slack, and I'm posting my numbers. 350, if this would load, let's see here. Today's numbers. And this is just for accountability, but also for us to diagnose what problem you have. So 350 dials, 20 pickups, 6 presentations, 2 sales, 3,300 AP. I'm also putting talk time. I actually was on the phone for 4.32 hours talk time. And also put that here. Sweet. So let's see here. 4.32 hours. So boom. There you go. So that's how, and then I close out and I'm done for the day, going out and doing whatever. So this is exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis for you to have optimal success inside the community, for you to be a top telesales producer, to make 50 or make 30, 50, 5,000 a month, whatever it looks like for you. This is the exact schedule to follow so that you can have optimal success.